And can they see us? Can people see us? No! My one shame. Hello, everyone. Hi. So no. Can I begin? Hey, chat. Can you hear Vince? He's unsure. I see a yes. Yep. Yeah, we're all good. Oh, there's so many people here. I don't like this. Okay. I do see that little kid. It's hiding in your black shirt. Okay, now they're saying they can't hear Vince. Yes, this is perfect. All right. So, Vince, while you do that, while you try and fix that, I'm going to do a little preamble to let y'all know what's going on. Um, so, uh, we're going to do the format of the show a little different, not too much. First, let's talk about that giveaway. If you look in the bottom right corner, you will see a link to a survey. You just fill that out. We just need your name, email, and we will be giving away a copy of Dragon Ball, a visual history, a brand spanking new copy. Vince has got it right there, not upside down this time. But please, even if you know us in real life and not just podcast life, like feel free to enter. This is, it's the least we can do for all of y'all for being with us, for coming along on this very, very, very long journey. So yeah, please enter. And at the end of the once we say keep fighting in a very long way, then I will do a little randomness and we will announce the winner of that. So again, feel free to enter, have at it.
And I think the people can hear me now, yes?
Can you all hear Vince? I'm going to keep rambling.
You can definitely hear this kitten hitting my microphone.
He wants to be part of the show.
She does. She call me Dr. Briefs tonight because I got a little black cat hanging out.
All right. Yeah. Everyone's saying yes to you, Vince.
Nice. Thanks, everybody.
So for the show, we're not going to be able to interact too much with chat, except when we normally do our commercial break and we do a bunch of like fun, dumb voices that you all love. No one's complained yet, so I assume you all love it when we do dumb fake commercials. During that commercial break, we'll talk with y'all on chat. Feel free to, at that time, feel free to like ask us anything within reason. And we'll do our best to answer it. Maybe make some. No, I'm not going to say that. But yeah. Mm-hmm. So maybe have some. If you have any questions for us, that will be the time. Or you just wanted to chat or sort of mid-show break. And then finally, before we get going. Normally when Vince and I record, we do what's called. We do an improv exercise that is called a mind meld. It is where we both look each other in the eye, trustingly. We count to 3, and then we say a word. And then we continue that until we both say the same word. And we cannot begin the show until we say the same word.
Famous last words.
Yeah. So we thought it would be fun for y'all to see that, or if we fuck up real bad.
Yeah.
That's fun at least.
It's fun whether we succeed or fail. That's the beauty of it, and the beauty of improv. Ooh. Mm-hmm.
There's no failing. If you didn't plan for it, you can't mess up.
Exactly. Okay.
But we planned for this, so we can totally mess this up. Tokyo had enough.
Tokyo tried to pull out my headphone cord. Hey, come on, little buddy.
You listen to me now.
Okay, I think Tokyo's good.
I'm Twitch chat. Look at me.
Tokyo had her moment in the sun. Now she's back to the shadows to sleep and probably tear up some furniture. Hell yeah.
Right. Vince, now that the producer is gone,
mm-hmm.
Shall we meld our minds?
Yes, we shall. And I'm not nervous about it at all.
Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Cap.
Modem. You said cap.
Cap.
I said modem. So cap and modem.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Plastic.
Speed. Okay. Plastic and speed.
Speed. 3, 2, 1. Drugs.
Car. Oh, drugs is good.
Drugs and car. All right, we get drugs and car. Okay.
Drugs and car.
3, 2, 1. Auction.
Hide.
Nice.
Okay.
Auction and hide.
Hide and auction.
All right. All right, we're gonna keep going. We have to.
We have to. We must.
All right. Auction and hide. 3, 2, 1. Gavel.
Sold.
Nice.
Okay. Sold and gavel.
Gavel. 3, 2, 1. Steal.
Judge.
Okay. Steal and judge.
Steal and judge.
3, 2, 1.
Crime.
Law. Getting there. Long crime.
Long crime.
I hate where this is going, but I'm
know.
going to keep going. 3, 2, 1.
Arrest. Okay.
Police and arrest.
Police and arrest.
We said crime. Oh, yeah, we can't say the same word twice.
Right, we can't say the same word twice.
All right. Police and crime. 3, 2, 1. Badge.
Handcuffs.
Badge and handcuffs.
Badge and handcuffs.
3, 2, 1.
Steel.
Costume. Costume and steel.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Shoplift.
Armor. Armor and shoplift. Okay.
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 3, 2, 1. Security.
Vest.
Security and vest. 3, 2, 1. Kevlar.
Uniform.
Kevlar and uniform.
Kevlar and uniform.
3, 2, 1. Army.
Holster. Oh, that was right. Army was a good one.
We got to go wide.
Army and holster.
I haven't been looking at chat, but I assume everyone's mad. All
Yes,
right.
yes, of course.
Holster and army.
Army.
3, 2, 1. Gun.
Gun.
There we go.
Take that. Improv.
Everyone
gods.
take it.
We spit in the face of the improv.
It only
gods.
took 12 hours.
Hey, I mean, it's taken us much longer.
But we can't. We won't be able to. Okay. Now that that is away, we can start with the show proper. Sit back, relax, talk some about yourselves. We'll check back in. I'm actually going to cover chat up. I'm sorry. So I'm not distracted.
Oh, do you want me to remove it from the thing?
No, I'm covering it up on my
Okay,
end.
you're covering it up on your end.
You don't.
Hey, I'm trying to make it easier for you, baby.
Yeah, all right. Thank you for making it easy on me, baby.
You say baby
All right.
too, huh?
But we're gonna start. Oh, and also, it's not just a pink shirt.
Oh yeah, it ain't just a pink
It's-
shirt.
It's
He's a bad man. Yeah, we got our gear on.
This is actually a gift from Vince. I haven't worn this since our last live show.
And this is from what was it, Katana and Sakana?
Katana Sakana.
Katana Sakana,
Yeah.
that lovely minimalist anime t-shirt design company. And this is my red ribbon hat, which is just a feature of my whole being these days.
Yes. All right. Ugh. Let's start this damn show.
Yeah, let's do it.
Enough of the opening act, which is us. All right. And we'll check that we're still rolling. Okay. We still have to record that. We still have to put this out.
I know this still has to be an audio thing.
All right. Resizing. There we go. Okay. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Kame House Party. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Vince.
It is the only improv comedy Dragon Ball podcast in the entire universe. We checked. NASA found water on the moon. They didn't find any other Dragon Ball improv podcast there. We're the only ones. We get together on microphones, sometimes in front of an audience, to discuss every episode and iteration of Dragon Ball that has existed or will exist. And then we talk about it in a fun and comedic manner. Let's just go ahead and get this out of the way for those that aren't watching right now. It's our 200th episode. What a milestone. How
Yaggity, 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 yaggity.
yeah. Cartoon sound effects.
Break it off. Aaron, we're breaking off our second hundo.
We are. I mean, we've done more episodes than that, but officially in the can, those are all filler. We know that. Canonically, 200 episodes. Before we get started, before we go further, I'll say congratulations to you, Vince. You did it.
Oh, thank you, Aaron. And this just in. What's that? Oh, they wanted me to give you a big congratulations as well.
What?
Yeah, they said you've been doing great work, not only hosting, but doing a lot of the heavy lifting of editing this crazy podcast that we've been doing for years. Aww. So everybody who's in my headphones right now, they just wanted me to tell you congratulations, thank you, and here's to another 100 more.
Yeah. Vince, I'm gonna double your salary for this podcast.
Hey, you know what, Aaron? Why don't you triple it? Because that's what I'm doing for you and your podcast salary.
You know what? I see that triple and I'll give you a quadruple, bud.
Hey, look, I don't think we should cue them in on how all the business runs. But just know, listeners and also video listeners, we getting paid fictional dollars for this.
That's right. We are, if you don't know, if you're listener only, we are streaming this live on Twitch right now. And if you're listening at home, you're going to miss some things. Sorry, that's just we like to give our live audience a little something extra, but you can go back and look at the video on YouTube. Anyway, we need to see, this is stuff we cut out normally. Before we get going properly, we got to do a little something called Kame Housekeeping. It's a party. We want to make sure everything's nice and clean so we can trash the fucking place. For you, the listening audience, and the first order of Kame Housekeeping is, and now we have an audience so they know that we don't cut these things, they just happen, the world famous UN sanctioned 1 minute roundup. Whip sound.
Yeah, well, that's what happens sometimes when you're out on the range. You know, sometimes
That's
you lose
eating my flesh.
Yeah, that happens. It's just part of the deal.
My hand and arm are just bones.
Well,
they're missing all the meat.
Well, put some dirt on it if you're going to complain.
I did. And now it's pustulous.
All right, nice. Now,
pop.
Oh, well, don't pop it. That's not healthy at all.
Some pressure.
Well,
I'm on this cattle drive. I wasn't expecting this, Lou. Come on.
All right. Well, whatever. Look, I'm tired of hearing that. I wasn't expecting to have my flesh ripped off my arm. I wasn't expecting to be caught in a gravity well from some alien space creatures. I wasn't expecting to run into the chupacabra and have to sacrifice our smallest deputy to get past it. All these things you keep saying that you weren't expecting. This is a cattle drive, boy. Anything can happen on a cattle drive.
Well, it seems like they only happened to me because that deputy was my best friend and the aliens only experimented on me.
Well,
I'm half machine now.
I didn't say this, but I have 2 hooved feet from when I was abducted.
Let me see them.
Okay.
Take those boots off.
It's a little tough. My balance is awful.
How do you wear the boots with the hooves?
It's complicated. I don't know if you want to
get into it. You don't have to go. I was just curious.
There's a whole wood block system, and it attaches to my... All right.
Actually, was that rude of me?
I mean, a little.
Let's see. Rudeness is always funny.
Rudeness is always in style.
But folks, that is, if you're wondering, well, that's a lot of craziness. What's going on there? Well, that's the beginning of the 1 minute roundup, where we do a Western themed improv scene to loosen or tighten the improv muscles, whatever needs to happen. before we get into the 1 minute roundup proper, which is where one of us, this time a listener, has to summarize everything that has happened in Dragon Ball thus far in under a minute. And before I say who did it, I will say that we do this. So if you're new to the podcast, if you're starting at the 200th, you're a mad lad, and I respect it. But if you are, we are doing this. So you don't have to go back and listen to all of our old episodes. You don't have to go back and watch all of Dragon Ball. You can just hop right in, know where we're at, and enjoy the fun. Now, this comes from, I don't know if we've dubbed them a power listener yet, but power listener Jacob actually sent this in under the wire. Messaged us on Twitter and said, hey, I got like 2 hours before we started rolling on this. I'm like, you better hurry. And hurry they did. I will read the message. Jacob writes, hi guys, I just wanted to send another roundup because I've been listening for 3 years. I gave it one attempt like a traditional roundup, so it's not as good, and I leave out Goku's brudda. Wink, wink. But I hope you still like it. I love both of you, Jacob. Thank you, Jacob.
Jacob.
Oh.
This podcast sponsored by DiGiorno.
All right. So here is the 1 minute roundup, and it is a minute. I can safely say that. And here we go. I'm just gonna play it through my mic. No, I messed up.
Oh no.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Dragon Ball's about 7 magic Dragon Balls. If you collect them all, then you get any wish you want, and it stars Goku, little baby boy. He turns into a monkey man. Starts off, he meets Bulma in the woods, and they have a great time. She tries to shoot him, and then they go on all sorts of adventures. You run into Master Roshi and Turtle and Yamcha and all these other people. Holy crap, I'm running out of time. This is really hard. Red Ribbon Army, he goes into 3 Tenkaichi tournaments, wins one, and doesn't win the other 2. He likes to do a Tripox and a whatever. King Piccolo, he's a bad guy. He killed Krillin. Krillin's best friend, space brother from another mother. They come down from space. He dies, and so does Goku, and he trains, and then Vegeta comes down, and they beat Vegeta, but he's still alive. And now they're going to space, and they went into space, and they Namek.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Jacob. Oh, gosh.
You. See, that's appropriate because that's also how I feel about where we're at right now. It's just Namek.
Like the whole thing, the whole, like, the recent couple of episodes are very much like, Dragon Ball.
Also, yeah, so Jacob, if you're watching on Twitch, that's Xenomaster right there. Give it up for him. Round of applause, like you're at camp. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much. You saved Vince from having to do it in front of people because we should all be ashamed of it. But that does lead us into the next part of Kame Housekeeping, which is where we tell you that Vince and I, we watch 2 different versions of the episode. That's right. I watch the English subtitled version and Vince watches the English dubbed version. And we do this because over, I guess, 200 episodes ago, we were so young. We were so innocent back in mid 2016. We messed up. We didn't coordinate properly. We watched 2 different episodes and we're like, wait a minute, there's a lot of fun things to compare and contrast when we watch 2 different versions. So we kept doing it. And we're here to let you all know the first difference is usually the title. And as is tradition with Dragon Ball Z, Vince, will you please give us the title of your episode?
With pleasure. Episode number 42 of Dragon Ball Z. The search continues.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. I when I saw this title, when I sat down to watch this episode, I was very much like, oh God, they're just gonna let us sit in whatever this is. But Aaron, I want to hear what your title is because it's usually way more descriptive and a lot more words.
Nah, I mean, it is more words. This one's kind of. So, the title for episode 42 of Dragon Ball Z, from the original Japanese, roughly translated, is Planet Frieza number 79. Vegeta recovers.
Okay. All right.
And that's the last time we mention a Planet Frieza that's numbered.
But I mean, it's very telling about, how Frieza organizes the planets.
Why? I mean, my thought was so close. We're just 10 off.
I know.
You know that. They can't show that planet on a kid's show.
No, they can't. You know what? I bet you. I was gonna say they translated it but they never even referenced the number or the planet on mine, so they just omitted it because I'm sure they thought, oh, those kids they're gonna minus 10 from this.
Yeah.
They're gonna minus 10 from
those
this.
dirty dogs. Then they're gonna add. Hold on, I could do this. Then they're gonna add 341 more. No, 240. Fuck yeah, 241 more. Right?
I trust you.
341 more.
And we're leaving that in the
Yeah. All this is staying in. I'm not. Yeah. The advantage of doing this live is that I now have an excuse to not edit it.
Hooray!
Yay! Well, let's get going, right? Let's get into this episode. But
I know.
I'm so sorry. This is our 200th one.
I was wondering how long it was gonna take us to start apologizing for the episode.
We didn't plan it this way.
We didn't plan it this way, but it happened. And I'm glad I now know that this is Planet Frieza 79 that we're on as we open this episode on Vegeta having a fight dream with Kakarot and kind of powering up just ever so slightly in that recovery chamber.
Yeah, it's weird that, at least in mine, that they give us a VO, but it's just him saying Kakarot.
Yep, just low, grumbly. Kakarot.
I'm like, I don't think I need to hear his... Those are his thoughts?
Mm-hmm. We could have inferred that he was having some kind of dream.
Because they show a little bit. Because they show a little bit, right? They show a little bit of footage from the fight.
I don't. There's a cut later that they show footage. Of the fight.
We know what Vegeta's doing. We don't. You don't need to bring him back to the booth for that.
Exactly.
I mean, speaking of recovery, we also head back to Earth, where Goku is, I don't know, trying to sneak some cookies. He's trying not to wake Daddy. What's going on?
Yeah, Goku's playing his own version of "Don't Wake Chi-Chi." Because I mean, we've seen this coming. Goku, he's restless. He cannot sit still in this hospital any longer. He's got to get out and train. And so he does it covertly this time. Just tiptoeing in full foot casts and all that stuff. Very long scene. Very long, drawn-out scene that ends in Goku falling down some stairs.
I'll mention this now, but it's very sad to see Goku in this relatively weak state of like being hurt. And like later on, we see him like literally blow up mountains by yelling.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not as many mountains as he would like. He's also like in pain right after he does it. It's like, oh no, you're like a kitten.
Yeah.
No, my sweet boy.
Like a kitten that gets like a little splint on their arm, doesn't know that they're hurt, and then goes to run and can't jump. Oh, so sad. But I also wanted to say that it's really sad that Chi-Chi like is there tending to her man, sitting there knitting him a sweater, it seems, and then he's just up and gone in the middle of the night. Goku, that ain't fair. That ain't fair to Chi-Chi.
Leave a note off, gone training.
Yeah. Maybe she would understand. Maybe not.
Well, I forget if we talked about this before, but Goku's still illiterate, right?
Oh.
Yay or nay? I swear we talked about this.
We talked about it, but I don't think we checked in on his literacy status.
Since then.
I'm assuming Goku can read, but I'm going to guess he's still not that great at writing.
maybe that's it. He's like, I'd write a note, but it's my secret shame,
Yeah. It's
and
like,
I have to hide it.
I need some help.
I can't wake up Chi Chi to help me write a
Exactly.
note to Chi Chi so I can sneak off.
But that would be a funny little scene if Goku was like waking up you
Wait,
know,
wait,
one of
wait.
the other people in the room. Hey buddy, can you write me a note for my wife so she doesn't kill me when I leave?
What do you want? I'm just the night orderly.
Hey, keep it
What do you-
down.
what
Keep
do
it
you
down.
What? Bed what you need that bedpan changed?
No, those are scary. I don't like them.
It's no big deal. I change them all the time.
Okay, great.
It's actually relaxing. It's kind of my zen thing.
Cool. So you know how to write, yes?
Yep, I'm a
Okay. So I just came out of that room over there, and I need you to leave a note on my pillow that says "Gone Training."
okay.
Can you do that?
Can I so you're going to leave the hospital, which I'm cool with, by the way. I'm an orderly, don't really care. But this is for the wife over there, I'm assuming, the one sleeping.
Shh. Yeah, the
Okay, I'm
one, the
keeping
one
it that-
that's
sorry, this is-
sleeping.
I am all right. I'm going to keep it down. You sure you don't want to write more than gone? I'm happy to do it. I'm doing it right now. Gone training. Any more details, like maybe a phone number? or
Whoa, you did
where
that
she
really
can reach you?
fast. It would have taken me forever to write that.
I mean, look, bud. I heard you're a fighter. I can't do that. We all got different skills.
Hold
I'm
it.
not gonna sl-
Oh, it's the police.
the
The
This is a
hospital police.
That's an ambulance. This is a hospital. It's very common sound. Look, I'm just saying. Anything else you want to write down?
How about Gone Training? No needles in sight.
No needles in sight. So no phone number, no location, no I love
Phone?
you.
Love? What are those?
You
Are those
don't,
things you can eat?
don't, buddy, mister, you're married. You know what love is.
I don't know. Is it like when I punch somebody really hard?
Well, how do you feel after you punch somebody?
I feel warm and content and joyous and strong. I feel so strong. That's why I
Oh,
gotta
you're
get out of
making-
here so I can be strong.
You're making me think of Ethel. Why'd I let her get away?
You let food get away?
Ethel is my ex. Fuck, I'm gonna call. You know what? I'm gonna call her after this. But yeah, so how you feel about punching people is that how you feel about your wife again, who is sleeping there, knitting needles still in hand?
I guess so.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna do a little editorializing on this. We're gonna write. I am off to train. Don't know when I'll be back.
Okay, you keep doing that.
It's going to be. By the look of you, I'm gonna assume that it's gonna be in some sort of mountainous region with no cell reception. You are the love of my life. I never should have left you. I miss our long walks and the autumn leaf.
It's a
Shit.
long note.
Sorry. I got to start over. That was for I started doing it for Ethel.
And
Sorry. And scene. Do you believe that love can bloom in a hospital?
if Scrubs has taught me anything, yes. Especially in a supply closet.
Thank you. Also, thank you. A little insider baseball. None of us like doing Goku voice. Definitely none of us like doing Chi Chi voice just because we're bad at it.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you for saying hospital staff. I'm like, okay, I can do that.
Yeah.
We can roll with this. Instead of describing an improv scene, we actually did it, which I think people probably appreciated more.
There we go. We're figuring this whole life thing out.
We're
We got
I have
this.
200. I mean, that's the sort of smooth transitions and other smooth things that you can expect from 200 episodes of a podcast.
That's right.
I mean, speaking of transitions, we got to get our asses to Namek.
Yep.
We got to go to Namek because the boss squad's there. It's Zarkor's day out today. They're looking for Dragon Balls, and they find it in the desert in a big old twister.
I mean, like, This Namek
What?
that we're on is so... It's just weird. Like, everything that they encounter is just strange. And, yeah, go ahead. I think I cut you
Oh,
off.
I was hoping you talked more because I really needed to.
No,
sit.
all
I'm gonna
good.
do
Yeah,
it now.
I'll go off on this tornado.
Yeah, go off, King.
Because they're walking through the desert. There's a tornado. Turns out, of course, Dragon Ball is in the tornado. Balma is as Balma does and says, "Go fight the tornado, you weirdos." And, like, big ups to Krillin for, like, pushing back. He's like, why don't we just wait for the tornado to go away? I was like, yes, Krillin using that giant noggin.
Yeah.
But Zarkor, is it Zarkor?
I believe.
Zarkor.
I know. I think we said it differently last episode, but it's reminded me of parkour, so I'm going to say Zarkor.
We got a new follower. Hello, new follower. Sandroid 30. What's
Hello,
up, what's
thank
up?
you.
Thank you for the follow. And
Damn, I have to cut this out. You son of a gut.
But I will say that the only reason why they don't go with Krillin's plan is because Zarkor is like, oh, you don't know about these Namekian tornadoes. They can last decades or something like that.
He said forever in mine.
Oh, forever. Just a straight up forever.
He's like, forever. Until they last until I say they don't last. Wait, I mean, forever.
Ever.
I certainly don't control this in any way, shape, or form. Me,
Yeah.
Zarkor. Also, do you want a Zarkor? Do you want more?
All you want is a Zarkor. Do you want more of that Zarkor?
Oh, I was doing Jay-Z.
Oh. I was doing a
the Black
90s-esque commercial for Zarkor.
The new candy bar with nougat.
Mm-hmm. Come on, what are
Something,
90s ingredients?
something fizzy. I don't know.
Nougat
Yeah.
and like the crunchy stuff. It's like nougat and crunch. That nondescript, definitely good for you crunch stuff.
If you some sort of crisp. Look, if you yeah. That doesn't sound terrible.
No.
Slap caramel in there and I'm there, baby.
Ooh, rabbit and taffy. You got yourself a Zarkor.
Deep fry that bad boy. That's a Zarkor.
Hey, you go to the fair, get a deep fried Zarkor over there. Only $3 for a 2-pound Zarkor.
Get it Alamode for an extra $1.
The new McZarkor at McDonald's.
Sorry, our Zarkor machine is down.
All right.
But yeah, so the boys have to fight a tornado, and they're like, let's just blast it. Then Bulma's like, no, you'll destroy the Dragon Ball 2 if you use Energy Blast, which I think is patently untrue.
Thank you.
I know. We can't do research,
This is true.
but I pulled up chat real quick. Dragon Balls can't be destroyed, right? Right?
Come on, chat.
Come on.
While you're checking out chat, I'm gonna say no. Like, the only time Dragon Balls are destroyed are when they're in their inert state, right? Or something cataclysmic happens, like
Because that's how
a Kami dying.
Because that's how King Piccolo did it. He made his wish, then he caught him up, and then plap plap plap, he crushed them. Oh, the King Piccolo saga was so good.
I know.
Let's go back. Let's go back.
Let's go back.
Let's rewind. We're done with episode 56. Chad is agreeing with us that
right.
no, you cannot. So thank you.
So that's
I'm
strike
hiding-
2 for Bulma.
Just causing more problems. And she gets a little bit of a comeuppance because she does have to get chased by a twister, Helen Hunt style and Bill Paxton style. I believe I'm saying the correct people who are in Twister.
Yeah.
And then Gohan, he's like, fine. He flies into it, grabs it, then blows it up. They got a Dragon Ball.
That's how you get a Dragon Ball.
This kid's like 2 for 2.
I know.
He's solving all these Dragon Ball problems.
Gohan, MVP of this trip so far. I did like that. I like the consistency in Gohan's motivation here from the start. He's like, I gotta go. I gotta do this for the Piccolo. I gotta do this for my man Piccolo. And right before he jumps into that tornado, he's like, I gotta do it. I gotta save Piccolo. And you're like, look at this little spunky Gohan. He's got his
I know.
motivation. He's getting stronger.
He's so full of guilt. I feel bad too, because it is mainly guilt.
It's all guilt.
But who cares? Because Goku,
Oh, yeah.
he left his long note. He's at the mountains. And we talked about. No. This is something different. He starts off by trying to fly, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he gets.
Like,
Sorry,
there was
I
like
usually cut these out.
There was it like showed him flying and then getting kind of what I'm assuming is like nerve pain or some kind of debilitating like shock through his body as he's trying to exert himself.
A Mortal Kombat style X-ray
Mm-hmm.
into his pain.
Yep, he got stabbed by Sly Stallone. I'll take you down with a knife. Why is he in that game?
I haven't. I know he's in there, but I haven't watched that trailer yet. I don't know why is the Terminator and RoboCop
They don't.
and every Ninja Turtle.
Mm-hmm.
It's it's turning into the ultimate showdown of Ultimate Destiny.
Okay.
The ye old meme is coming to light.
It's finally happening.
They predicted it in the early 2000s. Oh yeah, they did the Injustice. So like all the DC people.
Because I think the Turtles were DLC for Injustice, and then like you said, RoboCop, Terminator, Sly Stallone, all in Mortal Kombat 11. It's just I didn't know that the stunt casting from SNL has now gone into video games. Like I didn't think that was gonna happen. But I guess Mortal Kombat is the franchise. It's just like,
I mean, we're getting that remake pretty soon.
Yeah.
Of the movie. Yeah.
I'm down. I'm down for that for sure. But
of course.
Let them be in that. Like if they're gonna do that in the movie, that's gonna be fun as hell.
Oh, if like they add a Terminator and a RoboCop. And a Xenomorph.
And a Xenomorph to the end of
Predator.
the movie. And Jason,
and a Rambo.
And a Jason and a Freddy.
Why? Shouldn't Rocky be in it instead of Rambo?
Yeah.
The actual fighter?
But I guess it would be too out there to have Rocky.
That's too crazy.
Just because Rocky's too mortal. Like he's too much of a normal-ish man.
I don't think Rocky's killed anyone.
No, he hasn't.
No, yeah. Rambo historically drew first blood.
Famous for drawing first blood.
Yeah, he loves the stuff. Yeah, where's Dracula? Just everyone listening to start bombarding the Mortal Kombat Twitter. Like, give us these characters, whatever character you could think of.
Mm-hmm.
Just do it.
Give us why isn't Pinhead in Mortal Kombat?
Ooh, too sexy.
Oh, that's true. Too sexy. Well, moving on.
to a forest. Krillin. I don't even know how to. It was cool, the scene, but I don't know. It's kind of a mess. They're in a forest, kind of. Krillin's like, "Oh, it's dark. Let me light a torch." He does so. They hear monstrous screaming out in the distance. As they continue, everything starts to shake. They hear more screaming, and it turns out they're not in a forest. They're on top of a big ass green bird, amongst a bunch of other giant ass green birds.
Like we're talking kaiju-sized green birds.
Remember that scene in Detective Pikachu, where it's the bunch of I don't know their official name, but like the turtles, and they were the Gigantamax ones, and they were just chilling. This is where this is stolen from. It's like almost beat for beat.
Ah, I see. I still need to watch Detective Pikachu. I haven't seen it.
I mean,
yet.
you saw it in the trailer.
I think I did see it in the trailer, yeah.
I didn't realize it spoiled Detective Pikachu for you.
I don't think you did.
It's not bad. It's better than I expected. But the third act is fucking buck wild.
All right.
It is insane what happens in the third act.
So it seems like you just gave me more to look forward to.
Yeah. Bill Nighy is the main villain. He played Davy Jones in whatever pirate movie had Davy Jones in it.
I think the only Pirates movie I liked, maybe.
They're fine.
Davy Jones, Laka. Cup. Or who is that? Is that Barbosa? No, I'm thinking of the dude with the squid face.
Yeah. Davy Jones is a squid.
Davy
man.
Jones
He's
is Squid Man.
Cthulhu Light.
I did like his all the lines that he would do. Bill Turner. And then they played Liar's Dice. What a scene.
I don't think I care about those. Does anyone care about the pirate movies?
We shouldn't anymore. We should not anymore. I think they've fallen off enough.
They've made it's weird that they made so much bank, but culturally it's like, who gives a fuck? Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah, nobody. Unless you're at Universal and you go on the ride.
Again, it's in that Avatar sort of camp of like, somehow everyone saw this movie, no one gives a shit anymore.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's interesting.
Because they got up to 6? Were there 6 of them?
Pirate? Maybe that's it. Maybe they grounded into whatever that saying is about something into the ground.
Let's just say they sank their own battleship. Which is the opposite of what's happening to the ball squad, who are flying.
We got to add a new ass wrinkle to everything.
They're flying on this giant bird. They're somehow still headed in the direction of the Dragon Ball, according to Bulma's radar. These giant birds take notice of them, start pecking, blah, blah, blah. They come up to the top of a mountain where they see a castle. No?
I'm shaking my head at the situation.
Your head on the
you
situation.
Are correct, unfortunately.
See, these episodes make me guess everything that I say. Like I don't know what's real. I don't know if what I watched made any sense.
I think like a medieval ass castle again on the planet Namek. In it, what it reminded me of was Axe Cop. If you remember that, it was basically a professional comic artist drew this comic, and the story was by like his brother who was like 6. And it's just like, it's kid logic, and then this thing, and then this thing, and then this thing. That's what it feels like. I agree with you. This feels insane.
Yeah, it does. If a kid described this to me as like them going on an adventure, we went to the desert, we found a magic ball, and it was in the eye of a tornado, and I blew it up with my hand, and then we were in the jungle, but then the jungle turned into a bird, and then the bird flew up into a castle. It's like, yeah, it's a kid having fun with their imagination.
Yeah, it's a kid right before they get Ritalin. Comet Society.
Like this child is describing this as they're being like gently tugged into the doctor's office.
yeah. Held by the scruff.
He won't stop.
Son, you're too creative. Here you go. Actually, Ritalin helps a lot of people, but it can be misdiagnosed. That's what I'll say.
That's the key takeaway here. Don't misdiagnose and don't overprescribe. If you have the power and you're listening, time to make a change.
I mean, speaking of change, the Ball Squad are like, somehow the other giant birds see that they're on the back of one of their buddies and they're trying to peck them off. And they're like, I guess we're gonna have to jump. And look, there are so many battle royales out there. I don't know which one to reference. but where are we dropping, boys? Big ass castle.
I'll be honest, when I saw that scene and I saw them jumping and like the way the castle looks, in my mind I said, oh, this is the Mushroom Kingdom. And this is the start of every Mario Party game. Is everybody falling in front of the kingdom?
Could literally be Fall Guys too.
It could be Fall Guys as well. The medieval expansion is coming. This podcast is not sponsored by Fall Guys.
Not yet. One day. Look, I mean, speaking of where we're dropping, we got to drop in to a commercial. Ooh.
Oh gosh, yeah, no, I messed up. I got a little
Let me know when
overzealous
we're-
with my presets,
Are we
man.
back?
We're
Are we
back.
there?
We're back. We're back. We're here.
Okay.
We never really went away anyway.
Vince thought we weren't taking a break. I'm like, remember, we're gonna talk to everyone and say how you hanging in there.
I
Hope everyone's doing good.
I got excited. I have all these like transitions and stuff. I'm just gonna
No,
go through them.
the end. How's everyone doing? How you like? Is this good?
Yeah, is this what you expected, wanted?
or hoped for or wanted? Vince, I am going to add a bunch of names to a thing if you want to vamp for just a wee bit.
Yeah, yeah,
You got
yeah.
a lot of people
sure.
entering.
Oh, lots of people entering. That's great. Hey, everybody. Let me try to pull up chat because I don't have it up right now. And then I can see what you're asking and we can kind of hang out a little bit. That would be nice, right? I think so. I hope, like Aaron said, I hope this is fun. I hope this is what you came here for. Hope you're enjoying it. Here we go. I'm opening up the chat. This is very fun and a little stressful for me, and I'm guessing Aaron as well.
Yeah, I agree. It is weird to see our faces. When we record, we don't, for bandwidth purposes, just so we're as instantaneous as we can get for syncing purposes. So we don't normally do video. So this is weird in that sense of like I'm not used to seeing Vince when we record. It's not bad. It's actually very enjoyable.
No, it's enjoyable, but it's just like we've been used to doing it one way for, gosh, weeks and weeks and weeks in a row, and then we switch it up a little bit, and I think in psychology they call it new tank theory. Somebody says they need Roshi impressions. Perhaps we'll get there.
Well, that's look. You shouldn't have posted that because I'm not going to do it. Like for your bingo card, right?
Oh, see, this is people trying to game the system on the bingo. Nah, we're hip to that.
Mm-hmm. Roshi is did this. God damn it. He got us.
We've been got.
So yes, Nick, next whenever the DBZ Kakarot DLC comes out, you're back on the stream.
Oh yeah.
Got Mr. Pope.
Oh, I played as Roshi in Dragon Ball Fighters.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look, we know Roshi can be a problem, but as a fighting game character, almost exactly what I wanted. Like,
yeah, touching butts.
No touching butts.
I was about to go into an impression.
I cut you off.
You're in cahoots.
Look,
you're in cahoots with Xenomaster.
I'm trying to win bingo for myself.
in my
bingo card. But he's pretty cool. I like all the specials. Like does the final Kamehameha. Like this is my most powerful Kamehameha. And beefs up and stuff. I only spent like a few times playing because that game is very intimidating now. When you open up the character select screen, I think they did a how it started versus how it's going meme for their character select screen for the game. Mm-hmm. I was like, damn, this is like they're trying to get to Smash Brothers level, and I want Steve in Dragon Ball Fighters.
They just give us more of the smaller characters. So many burps. Aaron, I'm reading it. I don't know if I want to say it again. I assume it's for the bingo card. And no one tells me what to do. Roshi touches butts, but in Xenoverse 2, Vegeta grabs breasts.
What? Vegeta would never.
I hate that. I'm a butt man. Everyone knows this.
Why do you think I went for? Why do you think I went for bloomers?
Mm-hmm. I want that cake.
I think bloomers are Mondo cool.
Mm-hmm. Should we do what if we did a scene that is only for the live audience / whoever watches this later?
All right.
So we just need So starting, what characters do you want to see?
Yeah. Apart from the ones that have already been suggested.
Also, Drainade 2, hello, welcome. I believe I don't think I've seen you around these parts before.
Yeah, welcome, Drene 2.
Hope you're enjoying the show. Okay, what are we getting? All right. Does Bulma count?
Somebody said Charlie Murphy.
Does Bulma count as a Christmas cake when she ties the knot with Vegeta? No, because we don't use that term around here. That's disrespectful. Some other jerks might. I'm sure Yamcha threw that around when he was talking bad about Bulma. But we don't
think I know what that is.
That is, well, if you listen to my other podcast, Thinking Too Hard About Anime.
Oh shoot.
Because the Japanese are obsessed with youth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, rewind. So on Christmas isn't a huge holiday in Japan. But a thing they do is like they'll get KFC, they'll get a cake to eat that they call a Christmas cake. Also, Japan is obsessed with youth. So if a woman is unmarried by the time she is 25, the derogatory term for her is a Christmas cake, because no one wants a Christmas cake after the 25th.
Wow. That is a layered, like an airtight one of those. But I don't agree with it, but like in terms of how you may be insulting to someone, it checks boxes that I wasn't expecting it to check.
That's a fine, Nick, that was a fine question, but I'm letting you know.
Yeah.
That only Yamcha said that about her. And is it canon? Hold on, where's the button? Yeah, get the real button.
Okay, let me get the.
I know it's too big to put in front of the camera.
It's too big for the camera, but
yeah. We're getting a lot of suggestions here.
We got a lot of coming in. All right, lifting up the blast shield as I always do. And that derogatory comment from Yamcha is now canon.
Canon,
not Nick Cannon.
It's
true.
It's true. Yamcha was hurt, so he lashed out. Oh, we got a lot of characters here.
Okay.
Also, I'm sure that's someone's bingo card, right?
It's got to be.
Okay. Yajirobe.
Been a while.
Charlie Murphy. General Blue. Nope. Roshi, Korn, Yajirobe, Yamcha, Turtle. Again, these might just all be bingo card things.
I do have a lead into whatever the scene is going to be.
Okay, so who are you thinking character-wise?
Maybe Charlie Murphy, True Hollywood Stories.
All right, you know what? Start her up, and we'll get going.
Gosh, I have not done Charlie Murphy in a long time. I hope it sounds like him. Yeah, we're going to hang out with Rick James tonight. But before that, look, everybody's been asking me, Charlie, you've been hanging out on the set of Dragon Ball Z. What's it like? Fine. You want a story? I'll tell you a story. Eddie, he loves Dragon Ball Z. When we were kids, Eddie would be like, I'm Vegeta. And then I'd be like, I'm a man. I'm a man with arms and a gun. What are you going to do? And he's my older brother, but I told him like he was a little bitch. But we would play. I do voices. Sometimes I do Turtle. He'd do some other voice. And sometimes it go a little bit like this. Who is that? Master Roshi? Is that you?
Yes, it's begrudgingly me, Master Roshi. Yeah. What is it, Turtle? Can't you see I'm dreaming about beautiful women?
I can see that, Master.
Mm-hmm. You saw my little thought bubble. A technique.
I was just gonna ask when you were ever gonna pay rent.
It's what is it? The first of the month already? Pulling at my collar.
Turtles may be slow, but we collect quickly.
So the thing, hold on. Hey, sorry, I heard Vegeta talk for a second. I got mixed up.
Oh,
Anyway,
Vegeta! Please
oh,
don't tell me
don't.
he's back, Master.
No, I saw like a picture of him. Anyway, look, so about the rent is, you were there. All that tournament money I won, I spent on food. So, I don't have any money, so I can't pay rent.
Something doesn't shell right about this, Master Roshi.
What do you? All right, what are you saying? That I have some sort of giant mattress full of zenny, or that you've been looking at my stock portfolio and it's very robust, or what are you trying to say, Turtle?
I know shells, and that shell on your back is a bit bulging.
So, and I gained a little weight since the boys left on their own adventure. I haven't been training as much. What's the big deal?
Take off the shell, Roshi. Take off the shell.
You know I'm modest.
I put my flippers on the table. Take off the shell, Roshi.
All right. I mean, I don't see what the big deal is. Undoing one strap. I mean, if you want to see a shell, I got a bunch in the closet.
Why are you stalling, Roshi?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you don't know.
I don't know why you have to get a lamp and put it directly in my face.
If I could make any renovations, this would be a swinging lamp.
I was going to mention the place is kind of a dump. You could really
Oh,
it
now
up.
it's Turtle's fault. It's Turtle's fault that it's a dump. But Roshi brings his students in for years at a time. They don't pay rent. They stink up the shower.
Who do you think owned those fields? Me. Oh, damn it. All right, taking off shell.
All right.
Here's the inside. That's right. Ambergris. The stinky whale stuff they make perfume out of. I've been hoarding this shit.
You didn't want to cut Turtle in?
Waft it.
I know what this smells like. You didn't want Turtle in?
I fought that whale. And its pod.
And the pod. Jeez, Roshi. That's hardcore. But now you're sitting on hot ambergris and we gotta move it.
Well, you know a guy?
I know a guy.
Oh, yeah?
He's on his way over here right now, actually.
All right, I'm looking slightly to my left.
Hey, Roshi, it's me.
I'm surprised by this. I cough. Corin?
Yeah, it's me. It's me, Corin. But I heard you had some some unfortunate whale goo that you needed moved.
Hold on.
Yeah, you're taking a drink.
Yeah, I'm just so surprised.
Yeah, I have that effect on people. Mostly because they're allergic to me, but
Yeah.
I don't take too much offense to it.
Look here, look, it's all right, so you're the guy, you're gonna sell this grist, huh?
I mean, I told Turtle I'd move it for him. I don't know if I'd sell it. I know somebody that could definitely eat it.
Oh, we gotta wait a minute. Someone who's willing to pay? I mean, I don't care what you do with it, as long as you pay that greed.
Right.
Right, Turtle? Okay, here's the, wait a minute. Before we bring someone else in, what's the split between all three of us?
All right.
50 me, and then how are you two doing the other half?
Oh, so you get 50?
I did all the work, baby.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess
finder's fee's like 10%, to be fair.
Fine. You can have your 50. Corin and I'll split the other 50, 25, because his Mark is going to give, he's going to get whatever he needs.
All right. Is he where I see someone walking out? Hey, what's up? I heard you got some grease for me.
Yeah.
That'd go good with those beans.
Like I promised you, Yajirobe, your bean marinade is right in there, right inside that turtle shell.
Wait, is it turtle flavored?
It's flavored, all right.
All right. I gotta do a little sample first. All right. Sticking in my long pinky nail.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I eat grease. Coke style.
Look, I don't need... I'm down for whatever.
Rub it on my gums. You know what? Let me try another handful.
Okay. All right.
You know what? I'm still not sure. Let me try it. Hey, Cord, you brought this fat tub of lard to eat my fat tub of lard. He hasn't even paid yet.
Don't worry, Roshi. He's good for it. Trust me. He's not just portly with
You're
size.
waggling your eyebrows an awful lot.
What? No, it's just a cat thing.
You're wagging your tail, which means you're uncomfortable.
You got
I know who Jackson Galaxy is. I know how you work.
Huh? Jackson Galaxy? Get that guy away from me. Oh, God.
He just wants to slowly blink at you. What's the big deal?
Blue, blue, blue.
Wait, is that end or are we skipping for?
And usually that's how the game would go. Eddie would do a lot more of the voices than me. But that's the end of Charlie Murphy's True Hollywood Stories.
And see. Hey, that's a. That is some work. What's up? What's wrong?
Oh no! I liked it. I hadn't done like. It feels so different to do a scene knowing that there's an audience there.
I know. Also, it's like it's not as easy to switch back characters. I want to like do something.
I know.
Like, are there hats? What can I do? Fake beard. But there's something special for everyone watching right now. Oh God, we got 16 viewers in chat. Good.
Hell yeah.
Twitch. Good Lord. Thank you again. If we haven't said it before, thank you all for, hanging out with us, watching this. Vince, should we get back to the regular show?
Absolutely. I was just scrolling through real quick. All right.
I'm going to sip through real quick.
I wanted to see if we missed anything in chat that we might have, like doing that scene.
There's speculation as to when we'll get to Super.
Oh, that's the question. Gosh.
I think I did. I think I did like map out.
Yeah, we did it once.
To where it's like 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then when knowing us, probably longer.
Mm-hmm.
So buckle in.
Ooh. Oh, oh my goodness. Somebody just donated to our Extra Life.
Ooh.
Oh, thank you so much. Whoever that was donated, I think it was $6.90. Hey-oh.
Hell yeah. Wink, wink.
Oh, I respect the dabs in chat, so here's one for you, Doug. That's for Doug.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much. And this is a perfect time to say, on November 7th, we're doing another long live stream, and it's for...
we gotcha. It's an actual commercial, you fools.
Yeah. It's for the Extra Life's Day of Play to support or to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. So please join us there. You can find the links on our social media for now, and more info on that to come.
All right. Are you ready, Vincent, to continue?
Oh, yes.
Boy, what a commercial.
Mm-hmm. And how?
And when?
And why?
And who?
Who you might ask? Goku.
What's he doing? What's that scamp doing now?
You know that meme, old man yells at clouds? This is relatively young man yells at pillars of rock until they explode.
He is just... I forget where exactly it was, but there is this story that went national about a troop of Boy Scouts destroying some sort of natural rock formation, and they filmed it and they posted it, and they got in a bunch of trouble.
I think I remember hearing about this.
And that's what this reminds me of. He's just like, this is a national park, Goku. No, this is a preserve.
Yeah, I mean, if we're mapping it onto real-world locations, this is like going to those famous rock faces in Arizona, like the one that looks like a sofa, the one that looks like Snoopy, and just going, "Hey!" And they just crumble in front of you.
What? Oh. But just, again, he is so powerful that he can yell at mountains, and they're like, all right, I'm out. But still very weak. That he can't keep his footing.
Mm-hmm.
Then he remembers that Vegeta is still out there. Again, Goku let this happen by his own accord. He has allowed Vegeta to live, but that's like his motivation to keep going.
Right.
Just
not getting back to his wife, or that his son comes back, or his best friend comes back alive from a strange alien planet.
Just wait for the beans.
That's all he's got to do.
Just wait for beans.
You know, Corrin's working on him.
Why can't he explain to the doctor, like, Doc, there's some magic beans? Look, I know you, Doc, you're looking at me funny.
Look, I'm just holding the chart. Go ahead.
Okay. I know I have several broken bones.
Mm-hmm.
I know I still have internal bleeding. I know my stitches haven't healed yet.
All these things check out.
But there are these magic beans that this cat is growing up in a sky tower. And if I just let me go home, and in a month I'll get that bean and I'll be fine.
Mr. Goku, when you came in, I had never seen a living thing as beat up as you. And you're going to sit here and say that all that hard work I did and all that hard work the nursing staff has done is for nothing because you just want to eat some legumes?
It's not for nothing. There aren't, you helped, but I'm not going to be fully healed until I have these beans. So there's really nothing for me to do here. I'm just... Look, can I be honest for a second?
Of course, Mr. Goku, go ahead.
All right, so Chi-Chi explained to me what money was and the fact that we don't... Hold on, let me put my fingers up because I'm doing this thing, so you know I'm a little awkward about it. Chi-Chi explained to me what money was. Then she explained / yelled that we don't have any of it, and that every day I'm at this hospital, we're going deeper and deeper into debt. So I'd like to leave the hospital and just eat the free bean, please. Poke, poke, poke.
Mr. Goku, we understand that your family may not have all of the funds to pay upfront for all of your medical bills. But as a doctor, the oath that I took will not allow me to let you leave this hospital in any pain or any damage similar to how you came in. Oh, you're fine?
Yeah.
Touch your toes. You're still lying down. You have not moved.
I'm touching one of my toes with my other toes. I've solved your riddle.
Mr. Goku.
That was pretty smart of me. I'm pretty proud of it. I'm normally not a thinking man, so I'm pretty proud of that, actually.
Yes, you're usually not. We told you that the needle last time was a metal stick. And you were fine with it.
I mean, those are two different things.
See? We know that you are a capable man. Everybody has heard of your exploits in the Tenkaichi tournament. But, Mr. Goku, you're in my house now. This is my battlefield.
Wait a minute.
I am going to kick your ailments' butts with my medicine. How about that?
Wait a minute. This is robotic eyes, ponytail. Let me see the back of those scrubs. It says "kill you" on the back.
No,
wait a minute. Wait a tick.
Ah!
You ripped off your face mask, which you shouldn't do. But I now see it's Tao Pai Pai, Mercenary Tao. You're my doctor.
I almost had you. I was going to let you atrophy here for years, and then I
bleed my family dry.
Exactly. The ultimate revenge. Financial inequality.
Well, Chi-Chi, can you hand me that grenade?
Oh, no.
Thank you.
Pillar.
Hook.
Pink.
Another man died. And see. Ooh, what a twist.
What a twist.
Just wait for
Pai
Bean.
Pai was a master of disguise as well as multiple martial arts forms.
Well, he tried to get in with the Turtle Club so he could fuck up Roshi. That didn't work out too well. He was too turtly.
Too turtly.
And we're Vince, we got to get medieval on Namek. Because they're Is it?
That's so
It's
stupid.
a giant castle.
It's a giant castle.
There's an ogre sleeping in a bed. And the Dragon Ball is there. They search high, they search low. They finally find it on the ogre. He's wearing it as a jewel in a hoop earring.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is all dumb to me.
Oh yeah.
It's some left field stuff. But the dumbest thing is that they're like, cool, there's the Dragon Ball, let's get it. Instead of, trying to unlatch the earring from the ear, like maybe we can chip that Dragon Ball out from the whatever the thing is called, the socket, as they say in Diablo 2 and 3. They just try and rip the earring from this giant ogre. Again, when we say giant, we mean like the earring is like half their size.
Right.
This is a giant. They're trying not to wake up.
For scale, it's like James in the beanstalk, right? It's that size giant. It's also like this kind of feels a little bit like that. There's a fee fi fo fum moment in this scene. But there are a lot of dumb things that happen. What you just mentioned. And then also, as everybody else who can fly around the room, they're all like jumping and flying around the room looking for things. Bulma gets so impatient that she just gets in the face of the ogre who's sleeping and just is like, hey, where's the stupid Dragon Ball? And is confronted by a giant snake.
Mine was she was definitely still trying to keep quiet. And that's where some of the comedy came from. I didn't realize in yours, she just straight up like, oh, wake up, you piece of shit.
Yeah, like, hey, wake up, where's the Dragon Ball? Like, it was just, it's so dumb.
We do. The snake was very inconsequential, but we do have to mention that it was there. Because it just shows up later.
It shows up in one scene. It's very weird.
The ogre does wake up. I'm assuming from, an earring being yanked on. Cut to back to the hospital. Ooh, Chi-Chi's so mad.
Rightfully so.
Yeah. Where's Goku? They don't know where he is. Roshi and Oxking are trying to calm her down for some reason. The weird bit of dialogue that I got was when Chi-Chi at the end said, quote, "If he doesn't get back here soon, I'm going to turn this sweater into hankies."
Damn.
So I know she had moved on. It seemed like she was making a sweater for Goku. So she's doing that. So turning a sweater into hankies, one, seems like a lot of fucking work. Two, is that a punishment?
I guess. Like, instead of being warm and cozy, she's turning, she's going to make him blow his nose in them?
Because, a knitted hanky is very inefficient. Like, no one should, if your grandma is knitting you a face mask, politely say no.
Yeah.
It don't work.
But in mine, I think the line of dialogue was a little different.
Right.
Because she's like, I was even making them this sweater. She goes, he didn't even take the sweater I made him. And like,
that's better.
Yeah, in mine, they make her, you're definitely on her side, because it's not the Chi-Chi that's saying like, that's mad at Goku because Gohan's not safe or anything. She has genuine concern for the man. Knows that the mountainous desert that he's going into is definitely going to be cold. But also,
at night,
it would have been a nice touch if in those previous Goku scenes he was just wearing that sweater that Chi-Chi made him. You know,
that's if to train in a sweater, that would have been nice. Oh,
I mean, all Goku's got to do is get Chi-Chi some of that heavy thread, and boom, you can start making him workout clothes.
Yeah,
hand stitched, 100-pound sweater.
Open up that Etsy shop. So Vince, we have one of the smartest people on Earth, two of the strongest people who can fly and shoot energy blast, and we have, I'm going to go ahead and call it a reality bending alien. How do you think they would try to escape a giant?
Aaron, I think they would use their amazing flight powers and their insane strength to maybe blow up a hole and jump right out.
Yeah, that would make sense, but this is Crazy Town, so they're going to take a model biplane that was on the ogre's desk.
Yes.
And then complain when it doesn't start up right away because it's a model biplane.
The most infuriating line of this entire episode was when Bulma says, "Where is the oil gauge on this stupid plane?"
What does that have to do with anything, Bulma?
I don't know.
I don't know anything about plane. It's a sticker. It's a decal.
It's a Stuart Little plane. This is an RC plane.
It did drive me. If you're familiar with the book The Mouse and the Motorcycle,
I am not.
And or Runaway Ralph, I believe it was a Beverly Cleary joint. I'm sure Beverly Cleary. Mm-hmm. Basically, some family moves into a hotel. There's a little mouse there. The boy befriends the mouse. The boy gives a toy motorcycle to the mouse. The mouse can ride it and uses half a ping pong ball as a helmet. It's very cute.
That's very cute.
So, but it always drove me crazy. I'm like, there's no widget in that. What is this? A talking mouse that can operate a motorcycle? Yes, of course. Duh.
Yeah, checks out.
But there's no proper mechanics in this baby motorcycle.
But I mean, I think we could probably talk. We should have been talking about this in this scene from the start.
Just skip ahead.
Because like the ogre, you'd assume maybe in however this is going on, the ogre's lifestyle would be a little bit more grounded, a little bit more down to earth, maybe less. Like what I'm talking about is the ogre has bookshelves. The ogre has a desk with ink and parchment. The ogre has a model plane. Like, why are they taking from this ogre? He seems like a reasonable man. Could be talked into giving this earring away for a jewel that's this big in comparison to him.
It reminds me, that room reminds me of a friend I had growing up. Because he had some model planes, but his furniture was like very adult because like his parents picked it out, you know? So it reminded me of that room where it's like, oh, your parents bought all this stuff for you. And they're like, here are books that you're never going to read. But we're putting them here.
Yeah. We know we know what kind of desks kids like. Thick mahogany wood.
Here's your quill.
And your tri-corner hat.
Yeah, it was what an episode, man. What an episode. I mean, the plane does work eventually.
After Bulma slams on the, because she's a great pilot. She's a genius, so she could just slam on stuff and it works.
I mean, she does say, quote, "I really am a mechanical genius."
Second most annoying line.
Oh, that's a Kanye line. She just tweeted that after she took off.
Yeah. Bulma said, "I have to go interrupt Taylor Swift somewhere."
I'm here to meet the president.
Oh no.
And start my own church. The boys do have to fight the ogre to give Bulma time. As they do, I guess it's made of stone because they keep blowing chunks out of it, right? With energy blasts.
Yeah, as I was taking my notes, I was like, "Oh, they just straight up murdered this nice ogre in his room."
It is.
They woke him up, and then they
that's too real. This is getting too real. Going into someone while they're sleeping.
Mm-hmm. I didn't mean to conjure that,
but that is what happened. The ogre is fine with like having chunks missing.
Right. And maybe at this point they're trying to nudge the audience to say maybe something's not right.
Yeah.
But it doesn't do much because nothing's been right.
this it I guess that's it, right? Because it's like this is fantasy. This is literally Fantasyland where some goofy aliens are making this all up as we go along. Because this, guys, it's not Namek. I'm tired of lying to you. This is definitely
What?
not Namek.
But Aaron, it says definitely Namek on the
No, it's
stream.
not. I can't live a lie anymore. I didn't do research. I just know.
And Aaron's
So it's
intuition.
hard. So it's hard when like you're getting filler wackiness that's supposed to be fake wackiness that you're supposed to like deduce that it's not quite right. So it's like everything's too mixed up in the goofiness.
Yeah. It needs like some kind of like reoccurring thing. Like if that, let's just say the snake that shows up in this episode, because it pops up twice. Like if the snake was also somewhere else, like if the snake was on the edge of the acid pool from the earlier episode, or was like crawling on the tree before their ship fell or something like that, then in my mind, they're like, okay, you're supposed to notice something here. But the only thing that they've been throwing out that's consistent in this episode is that certain things are giant, like tornadoes, birds, dinosaurs.
Giant and forever.
Giant and forever. Oh, that's my new album title. Giant and forever.
That's going on your mausoleum.
Yes. Oh, I should have like a actual me
A private
size,
crypt.
Yeah, a me size crypt. One of those big pillars. It's like he was actually this tall. Don't get it twisted.
Look, I'm gonna tour you after you pass. I'm gonna tour you around the country. 2 bits of gander.
Exactly. You can pose
Famous
me.
podcast.
You can pose me however you want.
Yeah, we'll put articulation in you. Look, they escape. As they're looking back, Krillin, he sees like, wait a minute, the castle's gone. Does a double take. Wait a minute, that castle's not medieval anymore. It's the Taj Mahal. And then a literal question mark pops up over Krillin's head and blinks. He's like, what's going on? And Zarkord like, oh, he gets that, you know what face we're talking about? Where it's like, nothing.
You never saw that. You did not see that at all.
And so that's the snake pops up out of the wreckage of the castle. And then I think we can get to the final bit of this episode where we get some sweet, sweet, sweet Vegeta buns.
Oh yeah.
As he's awake. Haha, my title comes true. Vegeta's awake. They say they can't heal his tail. Right, or they can't regenerate his tail. He's like, yeah, it'll grow back. It's fine. But that's it. Vegeta's awake. The end. You see his butt.
So wait, I want to go back because he says the tail will grow back.
Yes, correct.
In mine, they don't say that it'll grow back. They said the Muppet Doctor, who gets cooler every time we see him, in my view, he is like, sorry, Vegeta. We couldn't recover your tail. We couldn't regenerate it. And then Vegeta says, it's fine. I don't need it. So
really?
Yeah, he says he doesn't need it no more.
He does. I mean, that's true. But why? I wonder in my mind, he's like, it'll grow back. Too subtle.
Maybe.
He doesn't want to alarm them.
Sure. Like, I have a feeling...
Would the Muppet Doctor tattle on Vegeta? Tell Frieza like he said he doesn't need a tail anymore. Isn't that his like thing? His whole thing?
They're like, everybody in the Frieza Force has their one thing, and now Vegeta doesn't have it.
Yeah.
Bob is the only one with buns.
Look, I transform into 3 different rays of light. That's my ultimate move.
I transform into an unbreakable stone.
Well, me, what's my thing on the Frieza Force? I mean, it's not as glamorous as you guys. I whisper 7 magical words to my opponent's ear, and then I control them forever and ever. It's nothing.
When I fight, I turn into insects and destroy my opponent.
My ultimate move is I blow my opponent a kiss, and then a big giant pair of lips flies towards them, but it actually eats them in half. They're too love stricken, and then I eat them.
And me, Jace, I'm Australian.
Yeah, that's the no one wants to fight that.
That's right. Can't fight me.
That's how you win.
And I'm Berta. I'm really, really fast. That's it. It's my claim to fame.
My name is Raccoon, and my special move is cool hair. Everyone gets distracted. I got a cool undercut. Everyone gets distracted by my hair. They're like, damn, that's a fresh look. And then bam! Right in the guts, which fly out of their back.
I think
two more.
Two more.
Let's
All right,
finish.
2 more.
My name is Raccoon, and we should finish this up.
And I am Captain Ginyu. Look into my horns. That's my thing.
Yup, you're real horny.
I'm horny. Ha 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 ha.
And I'm Gudo. I don't want to say what I want to say because that's very offensive.
Is it Guldo? Is that your name?
Guldo, yeah. The thing I was thinking of was close to that. It is not cool to say.
Hey.
My thing is I'm kind of short and sassy. People can't handle this.
all those eyes when they roll all at once.
Mm-hmm. If you don't come looking good, I'll let you know about it. Okay, we can end it.
I think
now.
we can end it there.
And let's see. Yeah, everyone's got their thing on the Frieza Force.
Mm-hmm.
That's on the application. 1, you graduate high school. 2, what's your
2,
thing?
That would be the best statistic to ever get in this show. If we can find out what the application process is for the Frieza Force and if they have a higher education requirement.
Oh, I might have to Photoshop that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Lord Frieza. I see you started a club. I'm sorry. But that's the end of the episode, really.
That is the end of the episode, but that's not the end of the podcast just yet. Where the buns is this? Okay. Oh God, where'd it go? Nick? It wouldn't be an episode without a letter from Master Researcher Nick. And if you're listening live and watching live, please give Nick, who's in chat right now, a big round of applause because coming in hot with the research damn near every week. We don't ask him to do it. Honestly, we're concerned.
Yeah. we hope that there's something else occupying your time than this.
Please don't lose your job over this. But Master Researcher Nick writes, Hey, Vince and Aaron. First, I'm mad with Funimation's streaming service. Who do they think they are? Changing the title of last week's episode to Look Out Below from Friends or Foes like it was in the original broadcast. Now I look like a fool. Never, Nick.
No.
You never look like a fool. Second, courtesy of this link, now you... See, I'm bad at reading and I usually cut some of this out. Second, courtesy of this link, now we all know what the Chinese, Japanese, and English names of the Dragon Balls are. So last week we're like, what's my title mean? Mm-hmm. And so we get some nice lists. I will... my hands are busy. I can't add that link. But that's what my title last week. It was in reference to one of the Dragon Balls. That was the Chinese name for it. Real quick, I also want to mention on Twitter, James on Twitter also sent that to us as well.
Cool.
So I want to make sure to mention them. Third, regarding the Goku Wukong thing, Son Goku is the Japanese reading of the Chinese Sun Wukong, the famed Monkey King from Journey to the West, the tale that Dragon Ball is based on. Fourth, Don't assume that Bulma was protecting Yamcha from Vegeta at the start of the Trunks saga. She was just avoiding a scene on her private property.
Hey,
Yes.
liability.
Mm-hmm.
She's corporate through and through.
She never technically invited Vegeta into her home. So she could still claim self-defense.
She's shrewd. She got
Even
training
now.
from HR. She knows the deal.
Mm-hmm. Even after years of marriage and a kid, he missteps. Self-defense.
Boom.
She's got a Goku tucked under the bed for just such an occasion. There's a off topic. So there's this old comic series. There's this big event in Marvel that they did called Civil War back in the mid 2000s, where it's like, we want to be registered with the government as superheroes. And some people were like, fuck that. So what Iron Man did, because he was on the side of the government, because he sucks, is he cloned Thor. Spoilers for that event from 20 years ago. But I'm like, Bulma had to have thought about it, right? Cloning a bunch of Gokus?
Yeah.
To protect the Earth?
At some point.
Mm-hmm. Did I interrupt your sneeze?
Oh, no,
Is
no,
it
no.
Unsatisfying now?
No. It was actually going to be a burp, which would have been satisfying for me and not the listeners to hear. Yeah. There's definitely something going on beneath Capsule Corp HQ. Beneath the Briefs household, there's got to be sub-basements upon sub-basements. If they're doing all this crazy research, if they're able to build, test, and launch rocket ships from the center of a populated city.
I mean, if my husband was a Saiyan, I'm taking his body, researching it, which I would be allowed to do in that situation.
Right.
For pharmaceutical purposes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curing diseases with that Saiyan blood.
Getting that miracle cream. You're not aging.
And then charging a fuck ton for it. Lining those pockets,
God,
baby.
Hell yeah.
The Capsule Corp way.
Mm-hmm.
But we
see products like
I'll allow it.
Saiyan Solve, a miracle cream you put on your wrinkles, and
oh god, it's just goop.
It's just goop. Saiyan goop.
Well, it's just what's her bucket? Gwyneth Paltrow.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's going on here.
Yeah. Are you saying Gwyneth Paltrow is a Saiyan and she's
married to one, maybe? This candle smells like the Azuru form. My words are all bad tonight.
Goop is the name of the Saiyan that Gwyneth Paltrow is married to.
Oof. Fifth, a straight flush beats four of a kind, even if they're aces. The only way the aces can win is if a joker is in the deck, and jokers are wild, baby. Then you have five of a kind, the highest rank in poker. Keep fighting, Master Researcher Nick. Nick, again, thank you.
Nick, big
for
ups.
writing to us. Look, y'all. If you want to write to us, you can do so by writing to kamehousepartypod@gmail.com. You can also talk to us all over the internet, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. As of this recording, I don't think we're unfortunately not doing any more streaming until what, Vince? Until what big event is coming up?
No streaming until the Extra Life Day of Play on November 7th from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. We are going to be playing lots of different video games for a great cause. 12 hours of you and me, Aaron, and some fun guests, some friends of the show, some new friends of the show, hopefully. And it's going to be great. We're going to raise a bunch of money. We've already had a bunch of donations coming in, which is amazing to see. So please continue to help us get to our goal of $1,000 by going to extralife.com/participant/KHP. I think that'll take you to our page. I may be missing some hyphens somewhere in there.
If you just search Extra Life Kame House Party, we'll pop right up.
Yeah.
Quick and easy, baby.
You could donate there. You can wait till the day. we're just really excited to do something good, similar to this. I mean, this is so much fun. I'm really glad that we got to 200. I'm glad we're able to do this live show with everybody. This is rad.
Yeah, just again, everyone listening to this now and watching, everyone listening later, just we definitely wouldn't have gotten this far without all of your support. Everyone who writes into us, talks to us, lets us, podcasting can be very lonely pursuit. There's not the feedback of a live audience usually. But we do it all for y'all. Thank you for all the love. I love doing this podcast. It has been, I only speak for myself, but I think for a lot of people, the past year and the past couple years have been not good. Some might say hard and horrible in some respects. But doing this podcast is like the thing that I would look forward to every week. It was a thing that I'm like, this sucks, but at least I get to hang out with Vince and make dumb jokes and talk about something we love. So thank you, audience, and Vince, thank you for saying, yeah, I'll do a podcast with you.
I know.
How hard could that be?
And then we found out it can be very, very difficult. But like you said, since we've started doing this, I didn't realize it was something that I needed to do on a weekly basis. You know what I mean? We talk about it all the time off air. Regardless of if we had we never thought we'd have fans like this. We never thought that we would have people hanging out, following us online. Dr. Pepper's now following us. It's crazy. I'm sorry to interrupt this sentimental thing with that, but I mean, without this podcast, without the support of so many people who follow, who listen, who contribute, I would definitely be a lot sadder. My life would feel a lot harder, and especially the last couple weeks, the last couple years have been tough. But Aaron, with you doing this every week, it keeps me going, and keep fighting is our slogan for a reason, because we're just going to keep doing it, even if the fighting is just us making dumb jokes into microphones about fictional characters.
That's our style.
But you know what I mean? Like, it's great. This community that has grown, and I think we're still on track to make some serious waves, all of us. So thank you, and directly to you, Aaron. Thank you. You are awesome.
You're my best friend, man.
You're my best friend, man.
Jeez.
Nope. We're not gonna cry.
Oh, we did it.
We're
Okay.
not gonna cry. Because we got something to give away at some point, right?
Well, we gotta end this thing first.
Oh yeah. It's
the podcast listener doesn't get to know any of that.
The podcast listener doesn't get this crap.
Mm-hmm.
So
well, you gotta take us out, baby.
No matter if you are sweating profusely trying to live stream how the sausage gets made in terms of podcast form, or you're finally seeing the seams of the Namekian matrix unfold before your eyes, you gotta keep fighting.
Da, 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 da. Normally we do we do that, and maybe we'll do a little thing afterwards. I always cut it out.
Yeah.
Sorry. Woo. All right. Let me, guys, you rule. Thank you for sticking with us. Give me a moment. And
yeah, we got to give Aaron a second.
We'll get this thing going, I believe. Let's see. Yep. I don't know, Vince, if you want to vamp a little bit.
Yeah. So, wow, I can't. Oh, I could talk to the people about the Dragon Ball visual history. This book is really rad, and is it okay if I tell? Yeah, we got these because we were gonna go to a convention, and this was gonna be
in 2020.
Yeah, this was gonna be a raffle item. I got so excited about the book that I accidentally bought two. So I have a personal copy, and it's really cool. Like, it is lots of personal notes from Toriyama about Dragon Ball, and comes with like its own little poster. You know, you might be able to. I'm really bad at this, but you might be able to see it.
I mean, whenever we want to stop, I'm ready to go. I think
original artwork, all that good stuff. It's so cool. It's very, very cool.
Vince, I'm going. So I put all the names in a random organizer.
Okay.
I'm going to share my screen. Oh, I can't.
Do I have to give you permission?
It said host disabled participant screen sharing.
Advanced screen sharing options. Multiple participants can. Okay.
All right, and just make sure that people can see this on stream. Yes.
All right, let's give it a try.
All right, I'm going to share Google Chrome. Is it on stream?
Oh, it is. Look, I got to resize it.
Okay. So here's all the names of everyone who's entered. This is random.org. Let me know when you're ready, Vince.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun. 10% chance, folks.
10% chance.
It's pretty good.
Do I need to make this bigger? I think they can see it.
Yeah. Well, that's fine, probably.
All right. There we go.
All right. I'm going to hit randomize. And the name that comes out on top is going to be the winner. All right. Everyone, good luck. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Xenomaster 563.
Oh, Xenomaster! You've won your own copy of the Dragon Ball visual history. It's shrunk wrapped. It's not opened. It's just for you.
We're gonna we'll email you either in the next day or so. Get your info, but that's coming your way. I mean, like, look, you did the work of the roundup. I think it's very fitting.
Yeah. Look at that.
I see.
Good things come to those who do the roundup.
I see some frustration in chat. I'm sorry. But yeah, thank everyone. Thank you for hanging out. I don't get to mention it all, but like scrolling back through chat, I'm seeing all the kind words towards the end. I think some people were getting teary-eyed here.
Oh,
not just us, and we appreciate that. And like, genuinely, thank you all. Again, please remember to come back on November 7th to hang out with us for a good cause. 12 hours. We don't expect you to be there the whole time, but like for a little bit.
Yeah.
And if you can't donate, that's totally understandable. These are crazy times.
Yeah.
So just spreading the word helps too. That don't cost nothing.
That's true.
Unless there's some sort of weird like social media tax.
Don't wish that into being. Please don't. We can't afford it.
It's not the dystopia we want, and neither is it the dystopia we deserve. I don't know anything else, man. Anything. And Xenomaster, you were welcome.
Yeah, I mean, congrats to Xenomaster. And yeah, can't say it enough. Thank you. I mean, from the depths of my soul, I would not be in the position I am in right now without this podcast. Plain and simple. Means a lot to me. You all mean a lot to me, so thank you. Now I want to do something stupid to cut that tension, but
would you guys do more live casts? This was fun for sure. And like you guys, like, y'all gave us some more energy. Maybe something. I don't know if I like doing the podcast normal like this,
We
but
might
something
need to,
else.
yeah. I feel like we could probably mix it up. Maybe do maybe a special or something. I don't
Yeah, we
want to. I
could
don't want
do
to
it.
promise anything, but
What's nice about the games is that the games can just be on screen.
that's true. But
Also, I might pop in and out on the stream separately.
oh,
Maybe
between
not on
now
our
and
normal thing. Yeah, I mean, because that is a bit of a long time.
I think we both probably can do that. I don't think
We'll
anybody
see.
would
We'll
hate that. We'll
see. We'll
see.
see what happens. But yeah, thank y'all rule. I don't know why I
I know we
looked
keep
like I
saying.
was frustrated. It's just that a lot of emotional and regular energy got taken out of us.
Yeah. So I think with
How does the
that.
book?
Oh, sorry.
How does the book thing work? Xenomaster, we're going to. I think. Hold on. Let me vamp a little more. I'm going to type.
Oh, what do I want to say? I want to say maybe if you're checking out the stream and you can see some of the artwork behind me, it's really good stuff by an artist, Kame House Party. Usually quarterly goes on sale. Let me grab one that's closer so you guys can take a better look.
All right. Oh, we look
This
great.
is my son. This is Deku.
Vince and I have those match. Mine's in the hallway, but
Yeah.
Vince got me that exact one.
Yeah, I got this one for Aaron, but like I think they just made a if you are a Hunter fan, there's a brand new Hunter one that is very very cool, highly detailed. Kind of like a tapestry of the whole oeuvre of the anime. So there's a Pokemon one, there's Dragon Ball,
There's a bunch, yeah.
there's a couple of Naruto's out there, whatever that is.
Should we close it up?
I think we should.
Unfortunately?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you all for hanging out. Like, we'll thank you forever unless someone stops us.
I think it's gonna have to be me then, since I control the stream.
That,
But
did I not? Xenomaster, I'm gonna message you right now. But do you want to send us out, Vince?
yeah, I'll send us out. I'll just say, good night. We'll see you around soon. Keep an eye out on the stream. Support a cause. Y'all know what you need to do. You need to go out there and vote if you haven't done so already. And we love you. We love Dragon Ball. We love you, Aaron. I love you.
Sorry, young Monus, you late, boy.
Oh, young Monos came in real
You
late.
fucked up.
Ah, yeah. Everybody, let's dump on young Monos again.
Yeah, drag his ass. He had to work like a loser.
All
we
right.
just watch that replay, baby. We love you. Thank you for popping in at the end.
Yeah. And keep fighting, everybody.
Keep fighting.
Bye.
Bye.